But we start with major developments on Tottenham's search for a new manager. We understand they won't be appointing Antonio Conte after talks broke down between the two parties. Negotiations had been taking place over the last few days, but they are now at a standstill. It's understood that Tottenham were concerned over some of Conte's demands, including a reluctance to work with promising young players at the club. Sky Italy had previously reported that Conte had also had doubts over joining Spurs because he wasn't convinced they were ready to win trophies immediately.
Ultimately, there are too many differences, and talks between Antonio Conte and Tottenham have broken down completely. Those who have followed the history of Conte and Spurs perhaps will not be surprised at this news. Sources in Italy say Conte has too many concerns around the Tottenham vision. Sources here in London tell us that Tottenham are also worried specifically around the unrealistic demands of the former Inter Milan coach, including a reluctance to work with some of their promising young players. Now, Fabio Paratici, who worked so well with Conte at Juventus, we understand is still close to joining the club. Whether that will make any difference in trying to bring these talks back to the table, well, that remains to be seen. But as things stand, Antonio Conte will not be joining Tottenham as their new manager. It leaves Tottenham back to square one, looking for a manager here in the early stages of June. Mauricio Pochettino, they did explore that option. Of course, it would be a popular choice to try and bring him back, but PSG have been adamant. They have been stubborn on their position around the former Tottenham boss. So Tottenham very much back to square one and still looking for a new manager.
Yeah, and as Paul mentioned there, Tottenham do remain close to appointing Fabio Paratici as the new sporting director. The former Juventus man left the club this summer after 11 years in Turin, including 3 alongside Conte. And he held a farewell press conference and hinted at a quick return to football. He said, "I don't think this is the right time to talk about other clubs. It's my Juventus farewell today, but my family hopes that I will find a job quickly."